What happened to Yaman? The red carpet scandal that set the world ablaze. Have you ever wondered what it takes for a global icon to tumble from the pinnacle of stardom? Can a single night obliterate a legacy built over years of devotion? What drives a celebrity to throw caution to the wind, leaving fans gasping and the internet in a frenzy? Welcome to the electrifying saga of Yaman, where one explosive evening on the red carpet turned admiration into astonishment. Magazine news and gossip is here to unravel the drama that's got everyone buzzing with feverish curiosity. Buckle up, this is a wild ride you won't want to miss. A night that shattered expectations. Imagine the scene, a dazzling red carpet under a sky of flashing cameras, ascend to the heavens, where every star shines brighter than the last. Yaman, the Turkish sensation who's been stealing hearts from Istanbul to Italy, stepped into the spotlight. But this wasn't the Jan we knew, the suave, charismatic hero of the silver screen. By his side was Sara, a magnetic figure whose name already lit up tabloid headlines. She's not just a stunning face, she's a married mogul, a devoted mother, and the queen of a glittering empire of restaurants and nightclubs. Their appearance wasn't just a moment, it was a seismic event that shook the foundations of fame. The crowd waited for Jan's signature charm, the effortless grace that had defined his career. But what unfolded was a spectacle of chaos. Their red carpet strut wasn't glamorous or polished. It was a raw, unfiltered display that felt like a scene ripped from a stormy romance novel. Jan and Sara moved with a reckless energy, as if the world's eyes weren't fixed on them. Every misstep, every awkward pose screamed defiance, leaving fans stunned, and the internet erupting in a storm of speculation. This wasn't the Yaman who played larger-than-life heroes. This was a man swept away by a moment, his carefully sculpted image fraying with every step. The rise and fall of a star. For 4 years, Yaman wasn't just an actor. He was a phenomenon. Fans didn't merely admire him. They believed in him. His roles weren't just performances. They were windows into strength, vulnerability, and raw authenticity that made him a beacon for millions. Since bursting onto Italy's scene in 2020, Jan had crafted an image of perfection, a man who could do no wrong. But that fateful night, something cracked. Was this a fleeting lapse, or had the fissures in his persona been lurking beneath the surface, masked by his dazzling charisma? Magazine news and gossip has followed Jan's meteoric rise, and let's be honest, Italy's media world is a glittering beast. It's a realm of late-night revelry, relentless paparazzi, and headlines that can devour even the brightest stars. Jan, once a paragon of discipline, seemed to have been caught in its vortex. The man who radiated confidence now appeared as a shadow of his former self, entangled in a scandal that transcended a single bad night. This was a transformation, a descent into a world he once seemed to rise above. The woman at the heart of the firestorm. Let's turn the spotlight on Sara. She's no stranger to fame, but her role in this drama has set tongues wagging. A married woman, a mother to a 7-year-old, and a titan in Italy's high society circles, Sara's decision to parade alongside Jan with such audacity has ignited fierce debate. Was this a bold declaration of love, a defiant stand against convention, or a reckless plunge into chaos? Their chemistry wasn't the stuff of fairy tales. It was raw, unpolished, and unsettling to witness. Sara didn't glide like a seasoned PR strategist managing a star. She strutted like a pop icon ready to claim the stage. And Jan? He wasn't the commanding presence fans adored. Every glance, every gesture betrayed a man caught in a tempest, not an artist in control. The fact that Sara is married, with a child waiting at home, only pours fuel on the fire. Magazine news and gossip isn't here to cast stones at personal choices, but when you're in the public eye, every move is a headline. For Jan, this wasn't just a misstep. It was a betrayal of the trust fans had poured into him. The red carpet, a stage meant for stars to dazzle, became a mirror reflecting a stark, troubling truth. The aftermath, a star in freefall. What makes this scandal so heart-wrenching isn't just the night itself, it's the fallout. Jan didn't retreat to regroup or address the chaos. Instead, he returned to the set, hand in hand with Sara, acting as if the world hadn't just watched his empire crumble. To his loyal fans, this felt like a gut punch. After years of defending him through every rumor and tabloid tale, they were left questioning, who is Jan Yaman now? Is he still the actor who inspired them to dream bigger, or has he become a pawn in the media's relentless game, chasing headlines instead of his craft? Social media exploded with raw emotion, heartbreak, outrage, and confusion. This isn't the Jan we loved, one post on X declared, capturing the pain of thousands. Some tried to rally for him, painting him as a misunderstood soul caught in a fleeting moment of passion. But the truth cuts deep. Jan's transformation isn't just about one chaotic night. It's a slow burn, a shift that began when he dove headfirst into Italy's intoxicating, party-fueled media scene. The man who once stood for discipline and charisma now seems consumed by the very lifestyle he once transcended. Can Jan Yaman reclaim his throne? Here's where the story gets electrifying. Jan Yaman isn't just a celebrity. He's a human, flawed and complex, with the potential for a comeback that could redefine his legacy. Magazine news and gossip believes there's still a spark in the star who once lit up screens and hearts. But the path to redemption is steep. That red carpet fiasco wasn't just a PR nightmare. It was a wake-up call. To rise again, Jan must step back from the chaos, rediscover the discipline that forged his stardom, and refocus on what truly matters, his art. Fans have a role to play, too. Instead of tearing him down on X, they can lift him up by championing his projects and reminding him of the lives he's touched. Jan has poured his heart into causes like children's charities, efforts that reveal the soul behind the headlines. By amplifying these endeavors, fans can help him reconnect with the values that defined him. Will they stand by him, or has the red carpet marked the end of an era? Fame, responsibility, and the road to redemption. This scandal isn't just about Jan. It's a mirror held up to the nature of fame itself. When you're a public figure, your actions ripple far beyond the red carpet. Jan's story is a stark reminder that stars aren't just entertainers. They're symbols of dreams and aspirations. Fans invest not just time, but their hearts in their idols. When those idols stumble, it shakes their world. But it's also a reminder that no one is flawless. Jan's misstep doesn't erase his talent or his potential. It's a chapter, not the entire book. Will Jan Yaman reclaim his place in the spotlight? Can he rebuild the trust he's lost and prove he's more than a tabloid headline? Only time will tell. Magazine news and gossip will be watching, and we know you will, too. This red carpet moment may go down as a scandal, but it could also be the spark that ignites Jan's rebirth. The choice is his, and the world is on edge, waiting to see what's next. The future awaits. As we close this chapter of the Jan Yaman saga, one thing is crystal clear. The red carpet wasn't just a stage, it was a crossroads. It revealed a man caught between the seductive pull of fame and the weight of responsibility. The question isn't just whether Jan can recover, it's whether he can transform this moment into a catalyst for growth. Will he rise above the chaos, or will this night define his artistic decline? Magazine news and gossip is rooting for a comeback, but the journey begins with Jan himself. Stay tuned. This story is far from over. Share your thoughts with us on X. Do you believe Yaman can reclaim his crown, or has the red carpet marked the end of an era? Let's keep the conversation alive.